have a few minutes to chat, so I just felt like talking. And I think I just want to do live streams only. I mean, uploading videos is a pain in the butt, and it's easier just to do this. And even if I do random discussions, so I just thought for anybody that's out there who wanted to say hello and see if I can multitask. Hopefully my signal doesn't get all choppy. I'm going through an area that's kind of crappy. So the roads have been very snowy lately, the last few days, and it's kind of clearing up now. We're going from it looks like I'm having signal issues. Sorry, guys. Just hang in there for a second. I always kind of get a choppy, glitchy stuff going through this spot. I don't know why I decided to do a live stream right now, but anyways. So I just quickly wanted to talk about those people who think they are right, or they say, "Oh, I know I'm right." Because it's funny, like going back to that discussion of like, say, creation versus evolution. That's one of those things where I was like, kind of in the meat of that discussion way back, 10, 12, 15 years ago. And I've kind of discovered that interpretation of evidence really factors into how you determine your outcome. And this is kind of the epitome of what's going on nowadays with like, oh, it's been proven and it's effective. So that's your interpretation of the evidence. And plus you're leaving out a bunch of stuff that kind of factors into the evidence, quote unquote. How's it going, Mark? I just saw your comment pop up. Welcome to Contemplating the Cosmos with Charlie. So I'm excited. I want to start doing some more live streaming. I got my computer set up in my bedroom, and it's going to be kind of hard getting my green screen going on that because my wife is usually sleeping by the time I want to do a live stream. So it's like, oh, really? I'm going to do a live stream when she's sleeping right behind me. I don't know about that, but we'll see. I have a bunch of people that are starting to come down the pipeline as far as things that I'm going to end up doing with my channel. I have an interview with Brian Melvin again coming up. I am going to be talking with Kyle Adams, I think, who has a YouTube channel. And I met him at the Utah conference that I went to. Anyways, there's some awesome stuff that I'm looking forward to. So I really enjoy doing live streaming, and I just haven't more than a flame, dude. I really wish that I had more time to talk to you, man. I still want to talk to you, just so you know. Awake Souls. Talk to the guys, Awake Souls. Wait, I know what you're talking about. Sorry, my if you guys, I don't know if you can tell, but my GPS is going. So if I am interrupted, I mean, whatever. So Joel, by the way, you and me need to set up something. So this live stream is not going to go the way I wanted it to, because I'm going to be getting to my job here shortly. But kind of wanted to kind of play it by ear and see how things kind of pan. It's been choppy, and I don't know. Let me know how everybody's doing today. So yeah, philosophy of interpretation. I always talk about this. Everybody thinks they're right. Nobody thinks they're wrong. It's obvious that not everybody's right. So that's where like that whole discussion with near-death experiences is like I hear so many different interpretations of near-death experiences. Like you really interpretation is what is going to determine whether you're right or wrong, because the evidence is there. Whether you here, give me a second, guys. Oh, here. I just turned off my GPS because I don't need it. Um, so yeah, Joel, I'd love to maybe just have a talk with you about the philosophy of interpretation. Um, it's a very important topic to me. I actually had a deep discussion with my friend um, in light of the situation that you're going through, and we kind of exchanged some information about, and we both are very outside of the box thinkers, so we definitely um, hash out some of the details about how sometimes you're like, like you had mentioned something about like bending the pieces of a puzzle to make them fit into place. And sometimes it might look like it fits, but there's an exact fit also. So you can't just like assume everything's correct if it seems right, because you can really unpack things and find out that no matter how correct it actually seems, you actually are, yeah. Um, oh yeah, sorry, I'm just looking at the. So you have no idea uh, what to think about the world right now. I hear you, man. Maybe that's a better spot to be in because don't thrust yourself into a. Oops, hold on. Don't thrust yourself into a belief system. Just let things kind of come to you as they are. It's easier to interpret things through a filter of belief, but then you kind of reject information that's out there. Uh, the bottom line is, I can appreciate your perspective, um, because I feel like everything's so convoluted nowadays. Um, and when you're really trying to be honest with information, you're trying to be honest with your interpretation of the evidence, you find that there's just so many different variables to consider. That's why for me, it's difficult to ever want to just give in to a thought. Now, granted, I was raised into Christian thinking, which I almost feel like religion is really your dedication to something. Um, if you're dedicated to something, or you're protective of a belief system, you're never going to break away from that unless. Hold on, let me look at this. Mark says, if you can see the changes, no worries. I'm scared of those who. Um, hold on, I got to turn here. Just a second. No, I got to stop. Okay, so if you can see the changes, no worries. I'm scared of those who can't see when you show them because you care and they don't want to see it. Yeah, that's the thing. I actually watched a really interesting thing yesterday, and people have cognitive dissonance like worse than anything I've ever seen in today's world. I mean, you can easily get sucked into a belief, and it's just going to make you blind to reality. I mean, everybody's operating blind. All they care about is just validating their belief. And so, you know, I'm gonna. Now he has a big channel. He actually mentioned my channel name. So good. I think I might have gotten some. But it's funny because, um, I this is the type of guy to me that is very, I mean, he's very thought provoking, a lot of the stuff that he says. But I also think that um, he and I are basically stemming from the same world view. Philosophy of Jesus being the filter of interpretation that um, is described in Matthew 5 through 7, which is the Sermon on the Mount. At the end of it, it says, um, the wise man builds his house on the rock, and the rock is the foundation for building a structure or a temple. So, if you're wise, you're going to use that foundation, because otherwise it's going to be a sand or it's going to wash away in the currents or torrent or whatever you call it. So you're gonna you need to establish your belief system on the rock in order to establish your understanding. So the understanding is the structure that you're building on a philosophy. And this is my interpretation of that. I don't know if anybody else gets this out of what that is saying, but the Bible has a lot of very deep philosophy. So if anybody thinks they fully understand what the Bible's saying, I think that for me, it's a constant, attempt to understand. I haven't been fully invested in it lately, trying to understand the depths and complexities of it, but I don't know. Gosh dang it! I want to talk longer, but maybe I'll have to check back in a little bit. Um, I just got to my job, and I need to get in there and get it done. So, um, if there's anybody out there, just let me know how you're doing. Maybe just say hi and bye real quick, because I have I just want to see you guys for a second. So I don't know how to use any of these settings. Let's see 5 people here. Wonder if I can change the dynamic. Whoa. Oh, that's interesting. How about that? Later, man. Have a good day. We'll talk later. Yep. I don't know. I'm just kind of sitting here messing around with my settings. I gotta go. I gotta go to my job. So I appreciate all you guys, and I'll look forward to chatting with you here later. I'm gonna have more interviews. Joel, you're one of them. So be ready. Okay. Uh, I don't even know what to say. I'm sorry about that other night when we were gonna get together and it just didn't pan out. So, anyways, I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good one.